Hello, everybody. You're watching Sweet and Vicious live on Top Shelf Network, tsnlive.tv. I am your host, Demetra Simos, and I am accompanied by your host also. Am I supposed to say co-host?
You're supposed to say my sexy, fabulous sister. Hello.
You know what?
Haven't we gotten this down pat already? I think it's about time.
Seriously.
What, this is the 11th episode?
Your ego is really sky high, and I don't know if I can handle it. We're starting Sweet and Vicious late because you have to watch Twilight live stream.
I know,
LA.
and Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart still haven't come on.
No, okay, they haven't come on the live stream, but they're there. They're in the building. 20,000 people watching.
Well, it's Twilight.
I don't know. That shocks me. 20,000.
That's a lot of people. What do you expect? If
That's a lot of people.
You have to think, though, like 150,000, like, other people are there. Everybody else who's not in LA is watching it on, on Ustream.
Right, I guess.
So stop watching it and come watch us. Put our lower thirds up, sis.
Oh, sorry. There we go. I had them on, but I didn't press the on button.
Hello. There it is. Sweet and Vicious. Eleni and Demetra. Now it's official.
Now it's official.
Now it's official. We're officially in business, ladies and gentlemen.
So weekend update.
We have some. Oh, wait. First, let's get into Tough Mudder.
Tough Mudder.
Okay, because
weekend
this
update.
was right. No, because I was gonna jump to. I was excited about the other thing, but let's get into Tough Mudder.
Okay.
So basically, I was informed of this. This, I guess it's a race obstacle course craziness called Tough Mudder, and this year was in New Jersey.
Which I love the name, by the way.
Tough Mudder.
I can't even.
And basically, I heard rumor that it was a obstacle course, like, created by the CIA. I don't know how true that is.
That disturbs me, though.
I don't know how true that is, but basically, I mean, it's just a bunch of, like, you truck through mud. I think the first thing you start off with, you run through, like, some orange smoke or something. You have to run, like...
I think it's tear gas.
I don't think it's tear gas, though, because you would kill over and die.
Hello. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
Isn't that what they do for the armies in the army?
Yeah, but when it's a riot, they throw tear gas. And that's bad. You can't breathe that in. It hurts you.
That's bad.
It is bad.
Well, they started off with the smoke. You run the mile.
Then there's, a lot of army-based things. You climb on that really steep. And it's all about teamwork, too. You do it with a team.
Right.
There's
no I in team.
There's no I in team. And you go through, there's a mud track that's like, chest high. And you have to, like, trek through that. Then there's, like, something that's called, like, the boa, the dark boa, where you have to, like, crawl through this tunnel.
Right. Then you go underneath the devil's beard.
Right.
I remember that one. That has the net over you.
Right. So it's really, like, endurance. I mean, there were even some women doing it. So basically, we want to announce that we're going to do it next year.
I said I wanted to do it.
No, we're going to do it.
You're going to do it?
We're going to do it.
You're going to man up?
I'm going to try to.
We have to shout out Steve.
Yes, a new friend of Top Shelf Network.
New friend, new family.
You will be hearing a lot more about Steve in the coming weeks.
Yes.
Some very exciting. The family is growing.
The family
I
is
will
growing.
say that.
With positive energy.
Yes, absolutely. So
shout out to
Tough Mudder.
Steve
Yes.
for finishing, for conquering, for handling it. And it was, to me, he empowers me because something he wanted to do is something he was training for.
And to officially be able to say that he's a Tough Mudder.
I mean, not many can.
I know. I think that's incredible. I can't wait to see if we actually do it. And if we like succeed.
That
will be a show and a half.
Okay, first of all, the video that I saw on YouTube, because you also go through like electrical wire, live wire, know?
A lot of people said I saw on Twitter and Facebook and stuff that actually wasn't the worst part of it. Well, because it's like you're going through it so fast and you've already been through so much that it's kind of like just a little zip zap.
Eleni,
a little zip.
I'm
zap,
quoting
zap.
you on that, and next year when we do it,
a little zip.
I want to hear what you're gonna have to say. No, but when I was watching the YouTube video, I felt freaking inspired, and I was like, I'm doing it, like, woo-ha.
Woo-ha. You mean hoorah.
Whatever.
Like a Marine? Yeah. So we got some advice from the Donald.
We got advice from Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
We have a picture of the Donald.
We rubbed elbows with him. Well,
Yes.
I rubbed elbows with him.
With the Donald. with the man behind the Trump empire. Well, no, he's not. Actually, no, he's not the man behind the Trump. I think his father is, right?
Wait, what are you talking about?
I was going to say he's the man behind the Trump empire, but then I realized
No, he is the man behind the Trump empire. What are you
his
talking
father wasn't like, no?
No, I think he actually grew up a little poor.
Like he grew up, a little rough around the edges, like
A little-
8 Mile.
Right. Listen,
Donald Trump was born in 8 Mile.
I think growing up in the trailer is not rough around the edges. I mean, compared to what I was implying. I think he was like a working class Donald.
Right. And now look at him.
And now look at him.
He's the Trump.
A mogul.
So what did Donald Trump say to you?
So I met him briefly. I mean, literally, I had...
Is the hair real?
The hair is...
No?
Allegedly, to me, it does not look real.
I think it's real. I don't think it's plugs.
Well, you're an idiot.
It's not a wig. It's not a wig.
It's a toupee.
Anyway, so Donald said...
Donald said that I told him about Top Shelf. I really had 2 seconds with him, and I just said, my sister and I are entrepreneurs, and we started this webcasting network partnership with iTunes. And he looked at me and he said, "That's very good. You need to know the market before everyone else does."
Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun.
Advice from the Donald.
Advice from the Donald.
Top Shelf Network is cutting edge. That's right. Donald, care to make an investment?
What's
Could you
up,
imagine?
honey?
Could you
What's
imagine?
up? What's up, honey? Actually, I do want to say one story though that I heard from him, and actually our mother told us this story. I don't know if you remember it, but really quickly.
I don't remember a lot of things Mommy says.
Really quickly, we knew somebody who was a limo driver, and this was a story that was spread, within the limo drivers, when they were around the coffee pot.
Right.
That he had a flat tire. The limo driver had a flat tire, and it was pouring rain. He was outside. He was in Manhattan, and he's trying to change a tire. Some young guy's walking by, like in his work clothes, it's afternoon, and he kind of looked at the guy. The guy was a little bit older, and he said, let me help you. You're halfway there. Let me just finish it. He
Right.
finishes changing the tire, and then basically the window rolls down, and it's Donald Trump.
Donald.
Right. And he says, "Thank you so much. You saved me so much. Let me get your card. Let me get a card. Let me get your information or something." So the guy gives him his information, not thinking anything. It was just like an unselfish act that he did just to help. A few days later, the Donald paid off his mortgage for his house.
What?
Brand new, just got married, the guy, young guy.
Insane.
True story.
Insane. Could you imagine?
Hashtag truth.
Could you imagine?
I mean, yeah.
A selfless
Right.
act like that?
So I guess the moral of the story is you never know who you're going to come across,
You like my ring?
Yes, I bought it for you.
Thanks. Oh, wait, they can't see it.
There you go.
Isn't it gorge?
It's so sexy.
It's the 2-finger one. I really like it. I got a lot of compliments on
A
it.
2-finger ring.
A 2-finger ring. So I wanted to play a little game
Oh, God.
with you. Wow, it's 10:15 already? Where's
Yeah.
the time going?
I know.
So I wanted to play a little game with you. I wanted to play, because, a lot of celebrities, many people don't know this, but a lot of celebrities have changed their name,
Right.
And I mean, it could be, I think I'm going to stump you.
You are going to stump me
I
because
hope
it's not
I'm
in my
gonna stump
notes,
you.
so I can't even
I know,
cheat.
I hid it from you.
I
sent
hate
you a
you.
copy of the notes, but I took out all of the names and everything, so you have no idea.
You're unbelievable.
All right, so you ready for number 1?
I'm ready.
Okay. We're playing celebrity name change with Eleni and Demetra, Sweet and Vicious style. Okay. Celebrity number 1.
Okay.
Elizabeth Stamatina Faye.
Tina Fey.
Okay. That was, I know,
Wow.
easy. Steve Talacrio.
Talacrio?
Yeah.
He's Greek.
No.
Oh.
Steve Talacrio.
I don't know. Give me some hints.
He's currently judging a...
Steven Tyler.
Yes. He's currently judging. I was going to say he's
What's
judging.
his last name?
Talario. Rico.
Jeez.
Talacrio.
That's a mouthful.
I don't know. But it's like Steve Talacrio, Steven Tyler.
I could see the
You know what I mean? Like they added an N to Steven.
Right.
And they changed, they did
They
Tyler.
know.
Like where, you know what I mean? Like I just want to know like who creates these
Their
names
manager,
for them.
their people.
That they know that this is just like, no, Steve Talacrio is not going to work
Because
as the
that's not
front
a rock
man.
star. That's not a rock star
Steven
name.
Tyler.
Yeah.
That's not so much of a rock star name. That's like Gene Simmons is more of a rock star name than Steven Tyler.
Next.
Anyway, Nicholas Coppola.
Nicolas Cage.
What the hell?
I'm
okay.
just smart.
This one, thank God she changed her name. Natalie Hirschlag.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah. Hirschlag?
She's Jewish?
And the winner of the 2010 Oscars Best Actress, Natalie Hirschlag.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
And then that hideous laugh. That's why she has that hideous laugh.
Remember that whole YouTube video?
Because you should pull that up right now. Okay? Natalie Hirschlag with a last name like that, you would have a laugh like that.
Oh my God.
Okay? That was bad.
What am I Googling?
Natalie Portman winning Best Actress laugh. Just something like, it will come up. That video went viral overnight.
You were obsessed with that vid.
Because it was like, did she really need to share that with the world? Did she really need to share that laugh with the world? Was that completely
come on, don't be mean.
necessary?
Okay.
And the Golden Globe goes to
Put it up a little.
Natalie Portman, Black Swan.
Better than Natalie Hirschlag.
Uh-oh. Here we go. She's kissing her husband. She's
Baby
hugging.
daddy. Why is it doing that?
It's taking forever to load. Stupid YouTube. Because
Goodness.
everybody's sucking in the internet. What's going on? Everyone's
She's
standing.
clapping. She's
They're
excited.
applauding. That dress
She's
was
like,
horrible, too, that she wore.
Well, she was pregnant. Angelina Jolie has pulled off way better looks being like 9 months pregnant than that look. So she's what is she doing?
She's
walking
hugging.
up the stairs.
Jeff Bridges, I love you. Thank you. Thank you to the HFPA. This is such a great honor.
I don't think this is it.
Truly the most wonderful experience.
Where's the laugh?
Is she
of
wearing
this
the
whole
pink dress with the red
reaction to the
rose?
movie
Yeah.
has been
That's it.
to get to
It's
spend
coming
time
up. Can she
with so
have her
many of
acceptance
the people
speech?
in this room.
I don't
It
have
has
patience for
been
this.
Go then
the
skip
most
through it. Be a
meaningful
normal
thing that I'll
person who
take
watches a
away
whole
from
YouTube video
this.
nowadays.
Where's the laugh?
I also want to thank you for the opportunity.
Mila
to
Kunis,
say
she's a
hi
hot
to
piece
my
of-
grandma Bernice
She
in
is.
Cincinnati, who's watching at home. I hope.
I
you're
couldn't believe they
having
made
a
out.
joy
I wasn't ready for
Natalie
that.
Portman.
enjoying this. I
Natalie.
thank you
Wait,
for bringing my mom into the
Oh, I thought it was
world.
gonna
My
come
mom is the most wonderful person. She's here.
I can't.
Okay,
I don't know
fine.
where it is.
You had to ruin it.
I was
You
not
couldn't just skip
prepared.
through it?
I wasn't
And
prepared
thank
for
you
where
to
it was going to
Benjamin,
be.
who is helping me continue this creation of.
I don't
And then
have
she
patience.
starts talking about her baby
I don't have
daddy.
patience for this.
Really? We just listened to that for nothing? Okay.
I wasn't ready.
You're like, really? Okay. Now I'm pissed off. All right. Next, Margaret Hyra. Who's that?
Give me some hints.
What celebrity who was born Margaret Hyra? She was in a movie. I think the last movie that she was in was in like the 90s with a man that you met. And you were sitting next to him and
All right, so Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Okay.
And she was in, that was like her last movie that she was
Oh,
in.
Meg Ryan.
Yeah. Margaret
Oh,
Hyra.
I loved Meg Ryan.
Margaret Hyra.
We're
Thank
not-
God she changed her name. These names are pretty bad.
Go
All
next.
right. Catherine Elizabeth Hudson.
Catherine Hegel?
No.
Oh. Catherine. Oh, Kate Hudson.
No.
Give me some hints.
Okay. She kissed a girl and she liked it.
Oh, Katy Perry.
Yeah. Catherine Elizabeth Hudson. Her father is actually a reverend.
I know that, and I think that they like kind of disowned her.
Okay. This one's good. I like this one. Reginald Dwight. He's English. He's an Englishman.
Russell.
No.
Oh. I like how the accent comes out.
He is older. He did a duet with Eminem. Hello?
Elton John?
Yes. Elton John was born Reginald Dwight.
That's a horrible name.
Yeah, right? That's bad. Okay,
Reginald.
ready for this one?
Ready.
You're probably going to get this one.
Go.
Carlos Irwin Estevez.
I'm going to get this one. Why? Because he's Spanish?
You don't know
Estevez?
Estevez?
Give me a hint.
You're not serious. He was just like #winning.
Oh, good. Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, he was
Tiger Blood.
He's related to Emilio.
Oh, right.
Emilio! And then he changed.
They
Then
totally
Martin
don't
Sheen.
look like brothers.
I know. And then Martin Sheen.
Same dad? Yeah, Martin Sheen.
Martin Sheen changed his name from something to Martin Sheen. So then Charlie changed his name from Carlos.
Did you
to
research all
Charlie
this information?
Sheen. No, I just know this stuff.
know
like,
a lot
where
of
are you
useless
from?
information.
Like, where have you been? Living under a rock? Okay, ready for this one? Demetria. Almost like
Demi
your
Moore.
name. Yeah.
Demi Moore.
But did you know her full name?
Me
I
and
thought
Demi
she
Moore
was
have the
Greek.
same name. Thank you.
I thought she was Greek, but her last name is Guinness.
Excuse me, she's half Greek because her and Ashton Kutcher, they honeymooned in Greece. Thank you.
Okay, how about this one? Edda von Heemstra.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's like a real name.
Yeah.
Give me a hint.
She is an icon. Years ago.
Barbara Streisand?
No! Are you kidding me? Barbara Streisand still is an icon technically to some people.
Excuse me. Sorry to the gays.
Edda van Heemstra.
Give me some
She
more
was
hints.
she was a fair lady. That's a hint. That is like the hint. She was a fair lady. Audrey Hepburn.
Oh.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. Like who are you? I don't
You
even
didn't
know.
give me a chance. You only
All
gave me
right,
one
you
hint.
got this one already when I told you I was going to do a game with you. Norma Jean Baker.
Everybody knows Marilyn Monroe.
Okay. Because I actually thought it was funny because I thought I was going to stump you with that one. And I was going to make so much fun of you live on air if you didn't know that Marilyn Monroe was born Norma Jean Baker.
You need to build a bridge and get over it.
Next. This one actually shocked me. I didn't know this one. Tara Lee Patrick.
Tara Lee.
She was married to a black man who was a basketball player. I'm like giving them away.
No, married to a black man who's a basketball player?
Yeah, was married.
Oh, wait.
Keyword
I know.
was.
Hold on.
Tara
Carmen
Lee-
Electra.
Yeah. Isn't that like
We
shocking?
were just actually talking about her the other day.
Who?
Me and Jessica, we were asking about Dennis Rodman, like where he is and what is he doing.
Absolutely nothing with his life. He's curled up in a corner. He's actually in the studio right now crying. That's where Dennis Rodman
Remember
is.
when he was like so crazy and cool?
No.
Oh, you
I
were
wasn't
like
around.
3.
Yeah, I wasn't around. Tara Lee Patrick was like, you're not going to make it like that. You need to change it. Like, where did they
Tara
get
Lee
Carmen
Patrick.
Electra? Like, Electra. What a
Because her eyes were electric.
what a
I think I remember reading that.
Beautiful last name. I'm changing my name tomorrow.
Are you done? Is that it?
No, 1, 2, 3 more.
Okay, go.
This one.
I'm doing pretty good.
This one shocked me. And she did shout us out on Twitter once. She was formerly born as Gladys Lehman.
Christy Alley?
Yes! How'd you know?
Well, because she shouted us on Twitter.
Just totally giving them away. This game is
Shout out to
not
Christy
fun.
Alley.
You probably know this one too. This is boring. I don't even know why I decided to do this. Mandy Rogers. Emilio. Tom just wrote in our chat. Emilio.
Wait, who was the name?
Mandy Rogers.
Mandy Moore.
Absolutely not. Her name was Amanda Moore,
Oh,
but I didn't think she was relevant.
that sounds
enough
like a
for
slut.
this. Amanda Moore.
What?
If anyone out there is named Amanda
Sorry.
Moore, we love you. We're
Sorry.
sorry. Work it.
Wait, give me some hints.
Okay. She is a Leslie. A sexy one.
A sexy Leslie? Is she married to Ellen?
She is.
Portia de Rossi?
Yeah. I always thought that was
Wait.
like a real name.
So did I. She works
Mandy
it well.
Rogers. She
Mandy
looks like a
Rogers?
Portia. Just like Kirstie Alley doesn't look like a Gladys.
Yeah, right?
That's
so-
bad.
that's weird. Gladys?
And Gladys, they probably made Kirstie change her name. Because when
Kirstie.
I thought of it, I was like, oh, it's like Gladys Leachman. Gladys Lehman, Gladys Leachman. So they couldn't have two Gladyses, Lehman, Leachman, in the game.
Your thought process, honey.
I know I'm right. All right, now how about this one? This is the last one.
Okay.
Name that celebrity whose name was Karen Johnson.
Give me a hint.
God, just throw some names out there. Make it fun.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
She works with Barbara Walters. If you don't get it.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yes. All right, well, that was fun. We're totally doing that again. Oh, my God.
I thought it was a black name.
Karen Johnson? That's like not really. No, not at all. I don't even know why.
Johnson.
All right, let's move on from this because I'm like really embarrassed that I even decided to do this and I even thought that it would be like remotely entertaining.
It was entertaining. I found it very
I
entertaining.
hope the viewers found it entertaining.
we just lost like 10 people.
Probably. Anyway, so now we step up to Twilight Breaking Dawn.
Dun, 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 dun.
We are.
Me and Eleni are so excited.
I know.
We read the books.
I know.
We
did.
watched the movies like 3
We're-
times.
I don't want to admit this, but we are rewatching all of the movies Thursday night before we go and see it on Friday.
Lainey was already mapping out, like, if
What
we
we're
should
gonna
go
do.
Friday morning.
Because I was thinking, you know what? Here's my train of thought.
Go.
Okay. Ideally, we would like to be the first, because we are like HBICs, head bitches in charge. So ideally, we would like to go see it on premiere night, the midnight showing, get all the juice, be the first ones to see it, write like a quick blog for you guys on a review of the movie. Did the sex scene live up to the standards? Is the pregnancy gory? Like all of that juice. So basically, then I thought, you know what? People are already lined up outside of some theaters across the nation that are waiting for tickets. And I heard that it's like already sold out in some places, which I don't know how that's possible. I digress. So basically, then I was thinking, you know what? It'd be a good time to go during the day on Friday when like all of the twihards are in school. Because we're too badass. We don't have classes on Friday,
Ow!
So let's go Friday during the day. Have a little sister breakfast.
Right.
Go get in Twilight Breaking Dawn and
Exact.
probably see it 4 more times before the end of the weekend.
Probably.
So basically, I thought, it'd be fun. Another game idea for me.
You're like all about the games.
Clips. Well, yeah, I'm taking off of Andy Cohen. Okay.
Oh.
Game night or drinking game alert. So Eclipse had their opening weekend grossed $65 million.
Could you imagine?
$65 million, which it's weird though because doesn't that kind of seem like years ago when you would hear like Spider-Man or something like doing like 130 million in a weekend, and now like 60, it's like huge if a movie gets 40 million in a weekend.
Yeah,
I mean that's
well,
still
because
a lot
now,
of
like,
money.
Movies suck.
Yeah, it's true. But so Eclipse opening weekend grossed $65 million worldwide. It grossed over $600 million worldwide, like about.
I'm going to throw a curveball right now.
Throw that curveball.
I'm throwing a curveball. Are you ready?
Do it.
Can you name the top 3 opening weekends of all time? Go.
Titanic, Lord of the Rings, Avatar.
Wrong. You suck.
Of what are you looking at domestically?
I'm looking opening.
Domestically.
Yes. It
Just
doesn't say anything
domestically.
about here about international.
None of the Lord of the Rings.
No.
Harry
Lord of the
Potter?
Rings. Harry Potter is 1.
Avatar is
Harry
not.
Potter is number 1. Part 2. Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Okay.
What's number 2? How can you not say this right now? Like, are you kidding
Dark
me?
Knight Rises.
Thank
Dark
you.
Knight.
Thank you. Number 3. Stay in that like vicinity. Stay in like,
In super comics
in comic book world.
that had a big opening like that?
Yes.
I have no idea.
Spider-Man 3.
Ugh.
Number 4.
Avatar.
Twilight New Moon.
Really? Number
Yes.
4 highest grossing movie?
Yeah. Yep.
How much money did it make?
Opening $142 million.
In a weekend?
Yeah. That's
That's wrong. That's not the weekend.
Hello.
That's
This is
that's overall.
boxofficemojo.com. Thank you.
That says weekend.
All-time weekends. It's where I am. 50 plus million.
So that's quite a drop.
Big drop.
From New Moon, 140 million, to Eclipse, and Eclipse is a better movie.
Clips was a
Robert
big-
Pattinson wasn't even in the New Moon. That's weird. So I guess there are more Team Jacob mofos out there.
Yeah,
Huh?
I mean, Avatar's number 37 on this list for 77 million.
Wow, that's surprising. I thought it was like one of the biggest grossing films of all time.
It had to have been like international or something. It had to have break like some type of that.
All
But-
right, so basically, I want to make. I think we should make a bet.
Okay, I'm
Assumptions.
down. I'm always down for a bet, honey. Bring it.
Assumptions on
Bring
what
it.
on what the opening number will be for the part 1 of the final installment of our beloved Twilight Saga.
Okay, go. Oh, do I have to choose?
You go first
Why do I go first? You could just bet off
because
of my
I already
bet?
know I'm gonna win.
You know
Hello,
what?
who guessed Harry Potter? Me. Months
When?
ago.
Months ago, you
When
did.
I did.
I'm not gonna. Because I'm not a liar. I'm gonna tell the truth.
All right. So how much do you think? So going off of the fact that so it is capable of making triple numbers in a weekend, but it went to a significant drop for the third. This is kind of difficult for the third film, But this is also part 1 of the final installment.
And what was Eclipse? Eclipse was 65.
A 65 in its opening
I'm going to
weekend.
say an even 100 mil. This is my thought process.
Let's hear it.
There's a wedding, Bella gets knocked up, and there's a baby. And there's a sex scene. Hello.
But she turns into a vampire because we've discussed previously, let's
Right.
clue in the viewers, that we think that they're going to end it at the pregnancy. They're going to end the
Right.
film at the pregnancy, the part 1.
Right.
Which I'll be really pissed if they do. Because then if you think about it, like then
It's so much of the story, though. I'm like kind of curious to see the way that they're gonna
and a
map
little
it out.
and a little fun fact for you, the writer of all
Tell
the
us.
Twilight films was the writer of the OC.
Eleni is obsessed with the OC.
Hello. That's supposed to be next week.
Oh.
I'm still in the midst of my obsession.
Sorry, I
Like
didn't.
throw me under the bus.
I didn't know that it was under a confidentiality agreement.
God. Anyway, so I'm gonna say
Tell me, sister.
I'm gonna say 115 million.
No, what you're supposed to do is say 101.
No, I'm gonna
Because
say
that means that if
115.
it goes over, that you automatically win. So now if it's like 110, I win. I think.
No.
I don't know. The price
No.
is right. I think that's the way it
if
works.
it's 100, if it's all right, say, oh God, we need to plan out better because this is clearly not working for us tonight. What's going on?
Is it a full moon?
It must be. I don't know. Something serious is going on in the world.
So
But
you're saying 115.
I'm saying
100.
115, and I'm saying that if it's like 114.
Okay.
So basically, you win if it gets up to 107.
What does that work?
Because let's split it half. If it goes over 107, then I win.
You crack me up. So what is the antes? What's the story here?
If I win, you take me out to sushi dinner and get me a massage
When did?
and
Okay.
a facial
And if I win,
and a new pair of heels.
Jesus.
Santa.
What am I, your man?
That's right, honey.
Okay, so what happens if I win?
I'll clean your room.
Okay, you have to be my slave for a day.
No,
on
what
a
are
full
we?
Day.
No, I'm always
And I
your
get to
slave.
videotape it. And I get to videotape it.
And then we'll play it on
And we'll
Sweet
play it.
Ambitious.
I think we should go.
I'll be in a little maid outfit. Genius.
Stay tuned for when Demetra wins the Eclipse opening weekend box office number, and Eleni is in a maid's outfit cleaning my room. Thank you.
So basically, if
Tune in next week, Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern.
yeah, because by then we're gonna have the numbers.
By then we'll have the numbers.
oh my God, that's so exciting.
I am excited too.
So if it goes, so you're capped at 107.
I don't understand that thought process behind it, but
If
fine.
you're capped at, all right. So let's just reiterate one more time. Just
Okay.
this is a virtual contract. If I win, I get a spa, massage, and a new pair of heels and sushi dinner.
Okay. Do we get to get the Jets roll?
Yeah,
So good.
Ave.
I know.
So
Even though the
okay,
Jets suck.
let's get into what I'm obsessed with. Since you already ruined next week's obsession.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
I swear to God,
Are you serious?
serious.
How serious?
So serious.
Obsessed with E.
Open
Go,
hand fist
Laney.
pump.
Go, Laney. Is that what Paulie D does?
Yeah.
Paulie D?
Pulley day.
Paulie D? Okay, Eleni. This week, tell the viewers what you are obsessed with.
Has anybody heard of Clout? It is spelled Klout. Clout. Go to it right now, clout.com. And I even have the logo up there for you. So I've been seeing a lot of I'm a avid Twitter user, and I've been seeing a lot of tweets of people saying, you know, I gave a plus K on Clout to so and so for either social media or technology, New York City, entertainment, music, and I'm like, what is this? You know, this is just like another scary thing that they're gonna, you know, like the government or somebody is using to like track us down and find out what we're all about. Like, you know, just ID us even more.
Exactly. It's all part of New World Order.
So I looked into it a little bit, and naturally, after playing around with it for like an hour, I became obsessed. So Clout is, and it's been around since 2008, so clearly I've been living under a rock.
Clearly.
It's called there's this whole idea of the clout score. The clout score measures influence based on your ability to drive action. Every time you create content or engage, you influence others. The clout score uses data from social networks in order to measure, and there are three,
Key phrases.
right, like not key phrases, but three, I guess. I want to come up with a better word than things, but three different types.
Topics.
Right, like how they measure your clout score. There's true reach, which is how many people you influence, amplification, which is how much you influence them, and your network impact, the influence of your network. So basically, your true reach is the number of people you influence. Clout filters out spam and bots and focuses on the people who are acting on your content. When you post a message, these people tend to respond or share it. So think of like sharing on Facebook, retweeting, responding to a tweet, anything like that. Basically taking somebody's content and putting it out for your followers.
Right.
Right? So then the amplification is how much you influence people. When you post a message, how many people respond to it or spread it further. This is also like retweeting or responding. If people often act upon your content, you have a high amplification score. And lastly, your network. Your network indicates the influence of the people in your true reach. How often do top influencers share and respond to your content? When they do so, they are increasing your network score. So basically, it's just, I guess, right now it's filtered through Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, LinkedIn,
Google
Flickr,
Plus.
Google Plus, everything like that. All of the mainstream, social media sites, everything out there. But I just think it's really interesting because it kind of gives you, especially for Top Shelf Network and Sweet and Vicious and all of our other shows, it really just gives you an idea of, the content that you're putting out there. Is it what the people want to like get from your Twitter account, or like, are they interested? Like, are you interesting people?
Right. If they're being intrigued by what you're posting, if they're responding well to what you're posting,
Right.
It also gives people. I think it also what it is to measure as well the
The effectiveness of social media and of what you're putting out there.
Right.
I recently, and I don't remember, I think it was actually I saw on Twitter, there was a conference, and I don't remember the name, but it's a very simple idea that the tweet was, but it was like, as opposed to bombarding people with messages on your Twitter and just constantly being like, watch me here, or, shop here for my exclusive this, like interact with people, start a conversation. You know what I mean? So I just think that clout is really, it's a way to kind of bring all of the social media things together. And I'm all about like Facebook, more about Twitter and everything like that. So I just think, I don't know, it's really cool to kind of just see your influence in the social media world. I feel like
blessed.
That was like a speech.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I'm inspired. So if you join Clout after Eleni's amazing
Clout us.
and powerful, please.
Right. What is the correct terminology? I was thinking about that.
Clout me.
Clout me?
Is that just copying tweet?
I don't
though?
know. Tweet me.
Well, because you say Facebook, me.
Clout me?
By the way, who
I just-
Facebooks anymore?
I don't know. Not me.
Because ever since you really made me step my Twitter game up,
Thank you.
Isn't
it amazing?
I can't stand Facebook, and I think that it's like.
But actually,
retarded.
Twitter recently, within a week, they launched this new feature called the activity stream,
I noticed that.
and they took it away. It's gone. It's not on my Twitter. It's not on Top Shelf's Twitter. It's not anywhere. It's not on Twitter anymore.
But is that on your when you're on the web page though? Mm-hmm. Oh, because I did see that for one day.
That it was right, and
Somebody
haven't
followed
seen
you.
it.
Somebody retweeted
Right.
you.
It shows, this, like, it will say at Demetra Stacey followed so-and-so, retweeted Demetra. And it was kind of like, it was funny because there was a lot of mixed messages about it, because it was like, I joined Twitter to get away from like the overbearingness of Facebook.
People don't respond well to change.
Right.
I noticed,
not
especially when it
right.
has to do with like programs that they use, because
it's like, okay, how closely are they monitoring me?
I just want to say that I'm a little pissed that Clout has one of my topics as a hurricane, because I don't know.
Mine was that too.
I don't understand Clout, where that comes from.
Listen,
because
don't be sassy.
Because Hurricane Irene was in freaking August. Okay, get over it. I tweeted about it 3 times. and I'm done. That's it.
Was that what you were over? Are you over clout? I'm obsessed with clout.
No, I'm not over it, but I'm really curious, and I've been like
Well, you
researching
changed
it,
now. You're now Forever 21 shopping and energy.
which I don't know why I'm Forever 21. I shopped
Maybe
there once
clout
with you.
clout knows. Well, you know why? We've had tweets about Forever 21 with that photographer that we met at the Crate and Barrel event. We tagged
did.
we yeah.
Like, okay, three
And then
tweets.
also there's the clout score. It's kind of like
My
a
score did
competition.
go up, though.
It's a competition with other people. It's not really, you do win things.
You do win
Let's
things.
talk about that. And then we have to move on because we're running a little bit behind. So we have a lot of other things I want to cover.
Yes.
But if you get to a certain point of your clout score, you influence a lot of people, and Andrew Davis's clout is babies for some reason, as more strange than hurricanes. Babies, hurricanes, I really don't get it. But
Smiles, our friend Smiles,
Right.
Danny, his was weddings.
he's watching. Love you, Smiles.
Love you. And then actually Tom's was the Bengals, Rangers, and Mike Brown. And Eleni's like, who's Mike Brown? You know who he is?
No.
He's the owner of the Bengals.
Wow, Tom really gets out there. He's
Tom,
the variety is astounding with Tom. Bengals, Cincinnati,
no, Rangers.
whatever.
Okay.
Hockey, sports,
Yeah.
Bengals, orange and black. Anyway,
So check out Clout if
definitely,
you
I'm obsessed.
love us.
Pound obsessed.
If you love us, check us out and clout us. Give us points for Top Shelf Sweet and
The
Vicious.
reason why she said clout us like that is because we don't know the correct
Yeah,
terminology. Don't
sorry.
turn people away from clouting us.
Sorry.
Moving on. Did you see this new sun drop diamond?
Okay, and it's really, honestly, it's obnoxious. I can't even.
You wouldn't want that?
It's like two.
To wear as a cocktail ring?
To wear as a what?
A cocktail ring?
I don't know. It's like really, it's just too much. It's too much.
Number one, it's huge. There's this ring. They're coining it the sun drop diamond.
Your hair looks good right now.
Thanks. So they're coining it the sun drop diamond. There it is right there, all in your juicy, like, what color is that? Like
First
yellow
of all,
or?
whoever hand model that is, really, they need to
Yeah,
fire
I don't
her and find
know.
somebody else.
I have nicer hands than that, honey. Anyhow, basically, this ring is going on auction, and they're expected to bring in anywhere from $11 to $15 million. And
Which
it doesn't stop there.
I feel like that's not that much money though for that ring.
Are you serious?
Is that obnoxious of me to say?
Demetra, do you see the size of that thing?
I think that it should be more.
$11 million.
I think it should be more. That's
No.
not that much money.
No. Kim Kardashian's ring was,
Two something. 2.5.
right. But that's a lot of money, and that wasn't, compared to that, it's not, Listen, whatever. Anyway, that's what it's going for, 11 to 15 million. But it doesn't stop there. The person, the lucky little guy that gets to bring that home, gets to name the diamond, like officially name the diamond.
Oh, is this like one of a kind?
Yes. I don't know who you are today.
Okay, first of all,
You woke up on the wrong side of the
Well,
bed.
I don't-
Something is going on.
I just don't understand. This is my issue.
Little
looks-
Miss Thing over here is being like, this ring is, whatever.
It looks like a sun drop already. So why would you change the name?
Because they want to involve people. It's all about involving and relatability and giving people choice.
So for $11 million, you could buy this ring
And name it.
And then does it go into the Smithsonian? Like, who cares? This probably 80-year-old man is going to buy this ring.
I don't even know why
For
it's
his
called the sun drop
20-year-old broad, and he's going to name it, unicorns and ponies. I don't know. And then
what do you wear with that? Just like all black.
It's obnoxious. It's too big, and it's yellow.
I like it.
The
I
girls-
probably would never wear it.
I'm taking the
but I
girl's
like
hand
it.
off because I can't take her
Okay, you
hand.
can't look at
Her
it anymore?
hand is disgusting.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bye, sun drop diamond. We love you. Love it or vomit.
Are we? Oh my God.
Kendall Jenner, Little Miss Jenner, turned 16. I'm really pissed about this, okay? She turned 16, which she looks like she's 45, okay? And she got a $90,000 Range Rover.
Why are you so upset? Her mother's Kris Jenner. Her sister
She's 16. She doesn't need a $90,000 car. And who are you kidding? You were just telling me this morning that to change brakes on a Range Rover cost you like $2,200.
This is true. This is true.
So like they're just starting her. So like she gets a Range Rover. She gets a $90,000 car when she's 16. What is she going to drive when she's 18? A Ferrari? They're just asking for her to go to
Actually, you
rehab.
hear like the 6 degrees of separation? Are you ready for this?
Between who?
Okay, between us and Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian.
We have a 6 degrees
We
of
have
separation.
less than that.
Are we related to them?
No, we're not related to them. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The person I was talking to about the Range Rovers, Famous Ralph. Okay?
At Famous Ralph.
Exactly. He was in Paris Hilton's phone book. And remember when her phone book got stolen? Like they leaked it?
And they blasted all over contacts
right.
and naked
His
pictures.
email was in there, and she's friends with Kim Kardashian, and that's a 6 degrees.
It's less than 6 degrees.
Right, but that's you don't say
So
4
we're,
degrees.
So we're friends with her
So like, yeah, we know her
on some level.
on a level.
Paris and Kim.
And we were just talking about Range Rovers.
Love you, bitches.
Love you.
Call us later.
Tweet us.
Go for drinks.
So, Kendall, did they film it for a special?
I don't know, but in the picture that we have Kris Jenner's face, and Kris Jenner looks like such a scary momager. I don't know. This irks me. I'm gonna have to vomit on this one because $90,000 car. Like, are we here?
Yeah, but this is where we are.
Oh, with a big red bow, obnoxious. Like they did this at dinner. They unveiled this car at
Because
dinner.
that's what they do.
No, it's like your daughter is going through a public divorce after 72 days of marriage. Like
It was all a
it's
scam.
called being subtle, people. Being subtle.
The Kardashians don't know anything about being subtle.
Goodness. I do want to mention this though that we didn't get to talk about last week was the superhero
I'm
plates.
so excited about this, and I'm a little annoyed that it's only in Australia, I think, right?
Yes, November 30th. They are launching. I think it's a limited edition.
And we can't
License
really see
plates. Yeah, no, you can't really see the.
it. I have it on now, the full screen. You have Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Supergirl, Green Lantern, and Iron Man.
Right, and they all have little. I don't think that's Iron Man. I think that's Flash.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know actually. Comic book hero? Anyone know who that is at the bottom? No, but they will have like little cute sayings or whatever. But I would totally rock a Supergirl.
I would totally rock a Wonder Woman.
Ave.
Ave.
Which I meant to tell you actually on my way when I went out to Montauk this weekend.
Yes.
I passed by a store that had life-size dinosaur sculptures, and they might have had a life-size Wonder Woman. But we were driving past it, and I was like, oh my God, no, wait, let's go back.
Excuse me, you have a life-size Wonder Woman right here.
Oh, God. Wow, I was really not expecting you to say that.
Hello.
Whoa. So I want to give a kudos. So we love the superhero plate.
So we love it.
We love
the superhero plate. We are vomiting over Kendall.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's all we have time for. But I do want to give a kudos to Justin Timberlake for sticking to his promise and taking out his Marine fan to the Marine Corps ball. And he released this statement that I wish I had it right in front of me. That was like actually really touching for him to say. He said something along the lines of like, she kept asking him, are you okay? Are you having fun? Do you like still want to be here? You know what I mean? And she's like, don't worry, we'll get more fun once my friends like join us at the table. Like constantly making sure, whatever. And he said like, I've never been on a date with a girl before that was so concerned about me, and like he said, she's 23.
Please.
She's 23 years old. How old is Justin? Like 30?
Yeah, has to be.
That's so strange. So she's 23 years old, and he's like, and just being around all these people. Oh, FYI, Weird Al Rules says that it was Flash.
Oh,
it wasn't Iron Man.
Sorry.
See?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thanks, Weird Al, for settling that. I would not have heard the end of that.
And
if that
he
was-
sighed. So obviously I annoyed him.
Sorry.
Because I missed. Because you know what? I should have known because he was running.
Yeah.
Iron Man would have been like
Iron Man would have been,
more powerful.
ready to take off.
Oh, I love Robert Downey Jr. He's so sexy.
Juiced. So I just want to give a kudos for him, and he released a really sentimental statement about, these are the people that are protecting us, and I don't know, it was just cool. Did Mila Kunis ever follow through with her promise
I don't know.
that
She's so hot though, so who cares?
I know that there's a lot of like scheduling conflict. I don't remember if she ever did it.
I know, because like when you make out with a girl and then your, whole career blows up, you have to break up with Macaulay
Right.
Culkin
Right.
and you can't keep promises.
Exactly.
Are we ready?
If I was Mila Kunis, though, I would totally accept the date.
I know.
That's like so cute.
I love her. She needs to come out with more movies.
I wouldn't go on a date with Mila Kunis. I'm saying if I was famous, I would accept a Marine's offer to take me to the Marine Corps ball. Wouldn't you?
Yes. I love a man in a uniform.
Okay. Glad we settled that. Creep of the week. It's time.
It's the creep of the week.
So, creep of the week. Every week, Eleni and I pick somebody, either famous, local, brand, company, organization, etc., and we choose who the creep of the week is.
This is a very special one.
And you
know
to
about
kind of-
this.
You have to fill me in a little, to be honest with you, because a few people were tweeting about it, like, he's a creep. Well, they didn't say creep, but they were like, what's wrong with him, blah, 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 blah. But I don't have time for him. I have no patience for him. I can't stand him as an individual.
Then you're definitely going to hate him even more.
Break it down,
Okay.
sister.
So basically, he's the morning host of 92.3. He does a whole morning show. He has a girl co-host, a guy co-host. So he started this whole little thing that he took his female co-host's dog, she had like a little Pomeranian, and tied the dog to a bunch of balloons and let it go in New York City.
No, he did not.
Okay.
No, it was
This
fake.
is what he said that
Okay,
he did.
okay.
And he said the reason why he did that was because in the balloons were 2 tickets to, I don't remember the concert, but it wasn't even something that was
Who
worth
cares?
this garbage. Do you like my little crown I put on him?
I got to tell you, definitely.
It says
from,
creep, but you can't really
from
see
this
it.
point forward,
We're doing that. I know. I wanted to do that. That's why I
That's
did this
amazing.
with a program, but I want to create my own crown.
Oh,
I want
no,
to like
it's-
give him a
it's
sash.
phenomenal.
I want to give him a sash, like have him like hold like a broken vodka bottle or
You
something.
really stepped your game up.
You don't got to tell me. Anyhow, so he had this whole thing that he let the dog go and that there were tickets in the balloon that the dog was tied to. This little like 5-pound dog. So you're kind of thinking like, oh my God, that's possible. It has been a little windy in New York City. Maybe the dog really did blow away. You never know. You
Right.
never know.
You can never tell.
Okay, you really can't.
Right.
But it's also Nick Cannon, who has also given his phone number out live on air.
He's had Mariah Carey call in, or they've even like pranked Mariah a
Right.
few times, I heard.
He's a little bit of a jokester, but this, in my opinion, is not funny because you got a lot of animal rights activists like out to kill you.
Their tails
This
are
is
tied
not
in a
funny.
bunch.
I was thinking like, oh my God, literally like, let's call Don't Be Cruel right now because this is not a joke. You know what I mean? Like, how could you even think that that's funny to say, I tied balloons to a Pomeranian and let it go in New York City? And it all turns out to be he kept it up. They had papers all around New York City saying Nick Cannon lost a dog, with a picture of the puppy.
They really went all out.
And then had like the 92.3 logo on the bottom with a phone number to call if you found the dog. And then all it turns out that it was a publicity stunt. Like he admitted it was a publicity stunt. Of all things you want publicity for, it's for tying a dog to a bunch of balloons and letting it go in New York City.
Remember when they put the kid, they said the kids were in the balloon?
The kid was in the balloon, and that was
Remember
a lie.
that?
I think they're facing like a felony
I
charge
hope they
or
do,
something.
because they cost taxpayers a lot of good money.
They did. Don't involve balloons in your publicity stunts, people, because clearly it never ends up well. That's all I have to say
So,
about that.
Nick Cannon, you are creep of the week.
Boop, boop.
All right.
Over him. I don't even want to talk about him anymore.
He is a creep, though.
He
I
looks
never
like
liked
one.
him really anyway.
He looks like one.
I know. So
Is it like 11?
it is. We have 6 minutes. We have 6 minutes.
Do you want to like shout out anybody?
I think that you should shout out our Twitter, because you're always good at that. I like the way you do
Oh,
it.
our Twitter. Follow us. Twitter.com/sweet_vicious. Am I doing a little inner Bravo Andy Cohen?
I like it. I feel it. I sense it.
Post on my Facebook wall. Tweet me at Bravo Andy. So this is tweet us at sweet_vicious.
Right.
Follow us. We'll follow you back. Tweet us. We might tweet you back. And also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Sweet and Vicious Girls. Find us on iTunes. Give some love to Top Shelf Network, facebook.com/Top Shelf Network. Follow Top Shelf Network on Twitter too. Clout us. Facebook.
We're going to have to make a new little banner for that now.
Clout. Yeah. Twitter.com/Top Shelf Network. Give love to all of us. And we also have some really exciting news in the coming weeks. We have some, the family is growing.
The family is growing. We have some new shows we're going to be announcing. But, definitely tomorrow, check out Dugout, your guide to fantasy sports, 9 p.m. Eastern on tsnlive.tv. And then Wednesday night, we have the Sandlot Guys, 9 p.m. Eastern with John Thornton. Skyping in. And that's about it.
Craziness happening at Top Shelf Network headquarters.
Crazy. You so crazy.
I kind of feel like, you know what? I'm just throwing this out there. This might not, really turn into anything, but I think that we should have a special Twilight show.
I think we should have a special time. I think we should definitely
Let's
film.
do it. Oh my God. Friday, we're going in the morning and we're coming back and we're going to film something.
No, but I think we should also film us going there.
Yeah, we need a
And
third
I don't
person.
care. I'll go up to
To,
people and I'll interview.
To
and I'll
film us during the sex scene. Have our video camera
I heard it
on
was
the
really
bottom.
intense. I can't wait.
They had to reshoot some things though because it was like almost too intense.
Really?
That's what I heard. And I'm hoping that Mr. Director Bill Condon gives us a little deleted scenes, a little deleted extra on the DVD special.
On the DVD, honey.
On the DVD.
Thank you guys for watching Sweet and Vicious, Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, tsnlive.tv.
Find us on iTunes. We love you all.
Mwah. Thank
Mwah.
you. Bye.